We provide investors with access to compelling returns from environmental infrastructure assets. The UK is currently embarked on meeting some of the world's most ambitious environmental targets, and JLEN has a role to play in funding the infrastructure needed to meet this exciting mission. Our purpose is to invest in a diversified portfolio of environmental infrastructure projects that support more environmentally friendly approaches to economic activity while delivering a sustainable financial return. We factor consideration of sustainability and ESG factors into our activities. This helps us to manage risks and to identify opportunities. We have one of the most diversified portfolios on the London market. Our portfolio consists of onshore wind, solar, anaerobic digestion, biomass and energy from waste, waste and wastewater processing, battery storage, hydro and low carbon transport. Our investments will typically feature one or more of the following characteristics: long-term predictable cash flows, which have either wholly or partial inflation linkage, long-term contracts or stable and well-proven regulatory and legal frameworks, and they will feature well-established technologies and demonstrable operational performance. We aim to pay investors a progressive, sustainable dividend on a quarterly basis and to preserve the capital value of our portfolio. Investment in renewable energy projects benefit from the global commitment to low carbon energy targets. We also see potential for upside to asset valuations from active management and the opportunity to invest into further assets at attractive prices.
In 2019, JLEN launched its inaugural Sustainability and ESG report to communicate its objectives, approaches and assessments in a timely, accurate and accessible way. And whilst environmental factors are an integral part of JLEN's business objectives and are easily quantifiable, arguably social and governance aspects of the ESG framework are harder to quantify and therefore resulted in a closer definition of results and objectives to communicate to our shareholders and other stakeholders. Our defined ESG objectives are to promote the efficient use of resources, to develop positive relationships with the communities in which JLEN works, and to ensure effective ethical governance across our portfolio. And indeed, the reaction of our investors to our report has been overwhelmingly positive, and we have won numerous industry awards for our ESG communication. JLEN's investment manager, Foresight, is a leading sustainability-led alternative assets investment manager with a strong track record in managing assets in this sector and access to an extensive pipeline of new opportunities with over 500 potential acquisitions reviewed every year. We have a broad investment policy that allows for investments into a broad range of technology subsectors and geographies, helping to reduce risks in the portfolio and providing access to a greater set of potential acquisition opportunities. We have a well-established portfolio of assets that benefit from strong operational track records, partially or wholly inflation-linked cash flows supported by long-term contracts. Sustainability is core to JLEN activities. Our investment policy limits our investments to projects or assets that support a more environmentally friendly approach to economic activity. And our assets have long operational lives, often up to 35 years.